What is going on, guys? I had the chance to unlock the S2-200, the first weapon in our new Defying the Odds chapter. This weapon is another medium machine gun to make it to the support class, and yet again another beast of a support weapon to make it into Battlefield 5. With the gun stock, it's tied for the best accuracy out of all the medium machine guns, having the tie with the MG34. But where the MG34 has a 670 rate of fire, the S2-200 starts to separate itself with a 770 rate of fire. Still not quite up there stock with its rate of fire compared to all the other medium machine guns, but it's pretty impressive when tied into the gun's accuracy. Because of this higher rate of fire and its solid accuracy, you can really shred enemy players from those further distances. And what's most interesting is the gun's ability to swap from its different firing modes, where with a single fire mode you can precisely put shots on enemy players instead of going full auto and increasing the recoil of the gun. And this is all just with the gun stock. When you start equipping the specializations, it's when it really begins to separate itself with its accuracy compared to all the other medium machine guns. I equipped the recoil buffer, the ported barrel, and the improved bipod, which help improve its control and accuracy, and then finish it off with the high velocity bullets to help you land those shots on players who are running at those further range distances. What's pretty cool though about this gun is you can jump over to the left side of the specializations and choose the light bolt, which ups your rate of fire to 900, which begins to make it rival some of the higher rate of fire medium machine guns. You probably still want to have the recoil buffer equipped to offset the decreased control you get from equipping the light bolt, but it's an option if you want to use a single fire mode for players who are further away, but then switch to full auto when players are getting closer by. You'll sacrifice extending the accuracy for the gun, but even the gun stock is pretty well off with its accuracy, so I'm sure you'll manage yourself pretty well. It almost feels by the looks of it that there is again another medium machine gun that has just raised the ceiling on how well these guns can get. And even though I still think it's going to rival the best of the medium machine guns, it really has one huge flaw, and that is it has no ammo in it. It only has a 30 round magazine, which is a massive difference compared to all the other medium machine guns that are 100, 200 plus magazines. And unlike the VGO that comes stock with a 60 round magazine, but you can go into specializations and upgrade its ammo capacity to 100, the S2-200 does not have that luxury, so no matter what, you are stuck with a terrible size magazine. Of course, this all makes sense for balancing purposes, because if this gun had any more bullets in it, it'd probably be the best gun in the game. The accuracy is just really good, it has a high rate of fire, and its control is pretty well off as well. And just with how the medium machine guns in the meta is for Battlefield 5, this would really dominate the game. There is, however, another little downside to this gun. It's not the biggest of deals, but I will point it out, and that is how difficult it is to hit fire an enemy player and finish them off. If it was already difficult before with medium machine guns, you might have been able to get away with burst firing your MG42 next to a player, and after you unloaded like 100 plus rounds on that player, the odds were a few of those bullets would hit. But with a 30 round magazine, the moment you burst fire, you're soon left with reloading your gun. So it's not a huge downside, because what's the difference from having something that's really bad to basically being near impossible? It's not all that much of a difference. So you can always go back into the specializations and choose a quick reload to try to offset this gun's poor ammo capacity, but really I stuck more to using the single shot firing mode and tried to precisely hit my shots and conserve my ammo. It also keeps your sound down a bit more. It's still a medium machine gun, so everyone's going to hear you, but you might get away with using your single fire mode rather than burst firing all at once and alerting everyone where you're at. I was mainly going full auto when I felt I needed to, where there were situations where enemy players were really going to push me hard, and I felt like I had to play defensive, and I wanted to maximize that higher rate of fire. So, but what do you guys think about the new S2-200 medium machine gun? Feel free to let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments below. But that is it for you guys today. Again, I always appreciate you guys being here. I am Livin'. I'll catch you guys again later.